Slow inhale, slow exhale. If you've been strong so long, people forgot to ask if you were tired. This is for you. I was living two lives at once. One was breathing, one was numb. Everybody called me strong. I was just begging to be loved. Some lives look fine till you sit in the silence. Smile stays steady but the soul stays quiet. I learned early how to move without crying. Call it strength but it felt like hiding. Came into life already fighting to breathe. Learned too young not to ask what I need. Carried pain I could not see. Thought it was me but it was grief. When people looked I would brace inside. Like love could leave if it's all too wide. I hid my hurt, I hid my flaws. Then called the silence self-controlled. I worked for praise like I needed air. Every wind just repaired despair. But the feeling never stayed there. So I kept chasing what wasn't there. I called it drive, I called it pride. But I was proving I was alive to a voice that never replied. Just kept moving the finish line. Was living two lives at once. One was breathing, one was numb. Everybody called me strong. Yeah. Being seen felt close to fear. Even safe rooms felt unclear. Body shaking, standing there like something bad would reappear. I chased love like it was proof. If they stayed then I had worth. But I never checked the wound. I just kept adding more to lose. I called it fun, I called it choice. But I was running from my voice that kept saying soft but close. This is pain you never voice. Some wounds don't shout, they stay low. Guide your steps but never show. Till one day you start to notice you've been living what you don't know. Then one day something got still. I saw the child I left to heal. Not my mistakes, not my shame. Just old pain calling my name. I stopped running, turned around. Felt the weight I used to drown. Not because I broke somehow, but because I thought it out. Now I see what shaped my pain. Hands that loved me had their chains. Some gave all they could contain, even when it felt like rain. I don't need someone to blame. Pain travels, it learns our names. But I can choose doing the same. Loop that kept me rearranged. Was living two lives at once. One was breathing, one was numb. Everybody called me strong. I was just begging to be loved. I'm not who I want to be. I'm not the fear that carried me. I held the child I used to leave, and something heavy left with me. I was living two lives at once. Now I'm learning to be one. Not the mask, not the wound, just the light that made it through.